Hello everybody, Symbioticos here today to continue my oh-so-short playthrough of Vergil's Downfall, skipping cutscenes like a mad lad. Anyways, so, I'm recording this the same day I tried that Carolina Reaper, and oh my dear Jesus, that thing fucked me up for the entire day after. Ah dude, we got a thing! Now we can do angel stuff. That's actually pretty awesome, because now we get Vergil's classic Rapid Slash, which makes it so much easier. Motherfucker. It makes it so much easier to get around and just generally handle large groups of enemies. Oh boy. So, what I didn't realize would happen with the Carolina Reaper was that it fucking, like, continues to affect you for a long time after you eat it. And I'm talking, like, the whole fucking day after. Like, I've been just trying not to fucking die. I'd probably still eat another, though, because, you know, why not? I'm just that type of person where, like, food that I know is not good for me, or food that I know is gonna destroy my ass later, is just so happens to be my favorite kind. So, one thing I haven't really explained in either even in my main playthrough or even this one is, like, something that this game does far more than mainline Devil May Cry is that you can use the environment to your advantage. As in, you can just launch enemies off stages and they die. Which is a super handy thing. Because, you know, you don't have to... If you're tired of dealing with an enemy, you can just rocket them off the stage and they won't be a problem anymore. It's pretty handy. There we go. So, yeah. I can always tell when, myself included, when someone says so yeah, they're definitely running out of ideas. But, that is okay. Aw, man. I actually never tried that before. I always killed these guys first to see what would happen. Apparently, it just doesn't let us progress. I generally just kill everything anyway as soon as it appears. Lost my train of thought. So yeah, I feel like the first episode went way smoother than this. Because I just had, what the fuck is, oh. And this is what I was talking about, this game's idea of difficult is just throwing hordes of this guy at you. And I mean, it does work, because, dear lord, this guy is difficult to beat at times, because he enters that, like, glowing state where you can't stagger him at all. But still, it's just really not innovative, which I get this was not meant to be, like, the most advanced thing ever. Oh, that's what I got last time, okay. I forgot my other upgrade point was spent on that. And, like, I get that, you know, this was kind of made on a budget, so that's why the cutscenes were, like, those black and white still image things. Which, I mean, they found a neat way to, you know, bypass having limited funds, because they found a way to have interesting looking cutscenes that just so happen to be very inexpensive to make. And, like, you know, that's awesome. They deserve kudos for that. However, motherfuck, I actually don't know what's in this portal. Believe it or not, all the playthroughs I've done of Vergil's Downfall, never knew this was a thing. Motherfuck. Is that just a vital star? That's disappointing. I was hoping for something a little more, you know, like, crucial. You know, you find a Vital Star. It's like, well, I mean, I'm not going for a run that uses those, but it's cool to have, I guess. Uh, Obviously, I'm not going to try to use items, because generally that's not how I play Devil May Cry. I try to do everything as well as I can without items, because it's just kind of a, a pride thing. Awkward silence ensues. That's something I'm going to have to upgrade. I do like that you can tell when a move's upgraded in this game by how it glows. So, like, if the attack glows blue or white, you can tell it's not upgraded at all. But if it has sort of a yellow trail, like our crosscut now does, then that means it's upgraded. I guess I'll do it over here so I can better demonstrate. See, like, the edge of it's kind of an orangish-yellow color, which means we have upgraded it. So that is a nice way that you can tell, like, oh, hey, I might need to work on that because I use it a lot. So, like, at the end of this video, I'm clearly going to upgrade Rapid Slash because, oh boy, do I use this a lot. Because it's just something that, it gets you out of the way really quickly as well as hits multiple enemies. So, it's kind of like, why wouldn't you get it? This is already picking up. Alright, I'm getting in the swing of things. Those chainsaw guys, and no, I don't. Oh, wow. That was awkward. Those chainsaw guys, and I still don't know what the name of them is, because they're, I don't know, they're just chainsaw guys to me. But they're basically, they're kind of the second most annoying enemy in Vergil's Downfall, because they have a lot of aggressive, glowy moments that turns them into hurty demons. Many hurt frames, I guess you could say, or hurty frames. That was the thing I said before. I gotta say, I do enjoy doing videos with other people way more than I do solo videos, because, when you're doing a video with someone else, you can kind of, if you're having a lapse in brain funnies, then you can, I really thought he would launch far enough. Anyways, if you're having a lapse in brain funny moments, you can rely on your co-recorder to help you, which is unbelievably nice, because I tend to have a lot of moments that are just me like, shit, what do I say? Fuck. Now I don't have those. Or at least I don't have those when recording with other people. I gotta imagine if anyone watches this without having played the main game, they're gonna have no idea what's going on. And that's something I thought about, but also I was like, I kinda would rather just do a short playthrough of Vergil's Downfall. That way I could, do that in one little burst and then be, done with it, so I'd have another complete playthrough under my belt. Because, God, I have a habit of not completing playthroughs. Even when it's a game I'm really into, I just never complete playthroughs because I've run out of interest, I guess. Which, I mean, I guess, I'm sure people understand that, because when you're not interested in something, you just really don't want to do it. Which is really how I get with most recording, or most games when I record them. But this one, I get to play as Vergil. If this is a big if the PS5 allows me to, like, do any sort of effective run, like recording of Devil May Cry 5, I'll definitely do a Vergil playthrough of it. Because I fucking adore Vergil. I don't know what happened there. He started doing the animation for for High Time and then just stopped. I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, he's immune to that now. I'm definitely making it look like I'm way worse at Devil May Cry than I am, and that's almost definitely because I have to speak while playing, so I can't just straight up focus on gameplay like I normally do when I play Devil May Cry. Because one of the things I hate most is when I'm playing a game and someone's like leering over my shoulder, like, and commenting over every single thing I do. It's like, man, I can fucking see the screen. I don't need you to give me a play-by-play. It's not, you know, it's not the biggest deal, but it's definitely something that's annoying. And I can't remember why I started talking about this, because I know I had a point, and now I fucking don't. Well, I don't remember what I was gonna say, so let's continue killing people. Oh, yeah, okay. So, like, when you're playing a game... Oh, wow. So when you're playing a game like Devil May Cry, you kind of need to focus on what you're doing, because it's a very fast-paced game, and fast-paced games generally... Didn't think he was still hurdy frames there. Generally, fast-paced games require a lot of attention, and that's something you can't give to it while you're talking, or unless it's something you've done like 1,046 times, specifically, because anything more or less this won't apply to you. I fucking hate that. Anything more or less that won't apply to you, but generally, it's, especially for a game that I haven't played in years, like DMC Devil May Cry, you know, you can't, I don't really have much muscle memory to rely on, so I have to try my hardest to speak and play the game, which is, I mean, it's fun. It's definitely fun to record, because, you know, I get to share things I find interesting, you know, get to share neat little tidbits of information. Holy shit, does gameplay suffer when you have to focus on multiple things? Which, I mean, it makes sense. And then I tend to do this thing where, like, I get started talking about something and I just completely forget why I mentioned it. Hence what I just did. One thing I definitely have thought about that would have been super cool that I'm a little disappointed they didn't do, but I guess I can see why, is that, like, imagine how cool it would have been if this were, like, DMC 3 and 4, in that you could play the main story with Vergil replacing Dante or Nero. Because Vergil has pretty much everything he would need to handle the main story missions. In general, he can do, you know, he has angelic weapons, so he could handle the Ivy and shit. He has a demonic mode where he could handle the demon walls and shit. They would just probably have to make it so that Vergil's angel and demon mode could destroy both. Well, okay, this might show how much I remember the game, but I'm pretty sure Reboot Dante's 2 demon weapons can break open different kinds of demonic doors and shit. And, like, I don't think the things that you need the axe to break through, you can break through with the gauntlets. I might be wrong, because it's been a very long time, but basically Vergil would just have to be able to break anything as long as he were in the right mode. But imagine how freaking cool it would be if, holy shit, I already beat the mission. Anyways, imagine how freaking cool it would be if Vergil could just go around in the main story and kill everything. I would love, okay, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know, it's something I'll have to get into detail in the next part, because we're running out of time, because I just have to do my upgrading. So, I'm going to do my usual thing and go for health, prioritize upgrading that out of anything, because health is definitely something I need. You know, that makes so much more sense. I play this with a PS3 wired controller sometimes, and it's not like a name brand PS3 controller, it's like a, I don't know, it's not a brand, but all the buttons are like named numerically, so it's like press 13 plus 2, and I have no idea what that is, but that makes so much more sense now I can look at it. You know, and now I can look straight at it and be like, oh, okay, that's clearly what that means. Makes things a lot easier, you know? Anyways, I think that'll be it for part 2. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be doing a decent recording session, so these videos will be coming out at a decent rate. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next part. See you guys then.